Hello, everybody. It's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and it's time for episode 145 of my question and answer series with David McBenge. I agree with you on the immigration. If they don't come here legally, they shouldn't be entitled to things that people that are here legally get. And from Revolution, his reply to that was illegal immigrants pay $11 billion in taxes a year. They get $0 of that back. That money goes to our government and back into social programs such as welfare. They literally pay us back for the government handouts we give some of them, with enough left over to help legal U.S. citizens. That's great and all, but still they're here illegally, taking jobs away from those who are here legally, could use. Truth is, illegal immigration has helped our economy more than it has hurt it. People like Trump and Cruz use hatred and fear to get your vote. You're such a joke to them that Trump is now pretending to be religious so he can steal the Christian voters from Cruz. They don't care how diverse they are to our country. Trump wants to send a task force into homes and separate Mexican American children from their parents. Do you really want that too? Just because they are living here illegally? No other crimes, just you're not supposed to be here. I can kind of see that. I don't think that barging into people's homes and kicking them out is really the right thing to do. Although if they are caught, like let's say they're driving and they're speeding and they're found that they're illegal, in that circumstance I think they should have to be deported. Although it's still certainly iffy here and there regarding the whole topic of immigration. From Dexistence 19, agree 100%. I can't believe anybody would actually consider voting Trump or any Republican candidate for that matter. That's just being haters. Come on now. From Revolution, both Trump and Cruz are the absolute worst choices to make. Their biggest political stance is to get rid of the Mexicans and Muslims, two of the smaller problems inside our borders. We've had terrible wealth distribution and economic collapse in 2008 has got to be a lesson learned. Our next president needs to focus on that first. We don't need to get into a long political discussion. Some people hate it when I do that to them, lol, but Brian doesn't seem to be clear on the tax issue. I'll just say that I'm for raising taxes if it helps pay for healthcare and college. Oh, free healthcare and college. That should be in bold. So here's my opinion on free healthcare and college. I don't think that these two items should be free. I don't think that they're rights. I think that they are privileges. If people want healthcare and college, they should earn it. This country shouldn't be a country of handouts where everything's just given to them. The welfare program, I think, now is a bit too forgiving for people who use it. I just think that if people want quality healthcare and quality college educations, they should earn it and pay for it. With that being said, I completely think that the healthcare and college educations now are both extremely overpriced. I've been living on my own for a year and a half, paying my own insurance, and it is just absolutely ridiculous what healthcare providers charge for even basic services. I went in to get a 5-minute ear cleaning from an ENT, 5 minutes in and out. I was charged $300 after my insurance adjustment. Sure, it was the first visit, but there's no reason on earth why it should cost $300 for a basic ear cleaning. It's ridiculous. For blood tests, I shouldn't pay $115 to get a blood test, no matter how many different types of tests they have to run on you. I shouldn't pay $100 to my primary care physician for a basic visit just for them to tell me that, oh, you're going to be fine with time, just take some rest. So I think that if they can make healthcare what it should cost, given the quality of it in the U.S., and if they should decrease the cost of college, because quite honestly, education in the U.S. is certainly a joke. I guess on the topic of education, I think that most electives should be removed instead of having all of these irrelevant electives. Geography is nice, but how is that going to help me in my marketing career? Music is cool too, but how is that going to help me in my marketing career? Unless my major is music or geology, those two types of electives are no good for me. And those are the types of classes that people should not be spending their time and money on. Anyway, continuing on, Bernie's plan would actually save taxpayers money, which I don't understand. If you're increasing taxes, how is that going to save people money? He will also raise taxes on the extremely wealthy, which I completely support. I think that if you can afford to pay more, you should pay higher taxes. People/organizations who are trying to buy politicians that would give them tax breaks, that crap has been working for them. It's why they get more wealthy, and us working class makes up for their tax breaks. I certainly agree on, like I just said a second ago, increasing taxes for the wealthy. I think that if you don't make that much, you shouldn't pay that much in taxes. Technically, you aren't given the same tax rates, but rates in general should be less for those who don't make as much compared to those who make a ridiculous amount. I'm just going to stop right here because I can go on and on about this and nobody wants to hear that, lol. But in summary, Trump or Cruz wants to put a stop to a nonviolent crime, but have little other priorities after that. Sanders wants to go or get to the heart of our problems and fix the corruption in our system, take money out of politics, and stop the extremely rich from controlling our politicians. Clinton says similar things, but she's bought off too, so how can we trust her? I do agree on that. Again, sorry for the long post. I'm not trying to force anyone into a political debate. I think this is all interesting. I think the fact that even people who aren't interested in politics are talking about these things is good for the country, and it shows that a lot of people are starting to care more. Social media and just the technology in general are certainly helping with these things. So I certainly hope that the voter turnout later this year is higher than it has been in recent years. Moving back up to Revolution, what do you think of the latest iPhone 7 leak? I think, and hope it's a fake, to be honest. From the leaks that I've seen, it's basically what we have now, except that the antenna lines are gone and the camera is now flush with the back of the device. We aren't quite sure what the front is going to have, but given those particular rumors of the antenna lines being gone and the camera being flush, it sounds like it's not going to be that large of an upgrade. The rumors that people are bringing up might actually be maybe the 5SE or whatever they end up calling it, the lower priced device. But we'll have to see. We're still several months away from the iPhone 7 being a thing. These could just be controlled leaks that Apple is putting out to see what people are thinking. So we'll just have to see. So that's it with episode 145 of my question and answer series. Tune in next week for episode 146. If there are any questions or comments that you would like me to try and answer or discuss, go ahead and leave them down below in the comments area. But that's it with the video. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys later.